I watched this video of a pregnant woman on TikTok who was in labor making dinner for her children while she was dilating, and a lot of the internet has been like bashing her and her husband and all of that. But I just want to give my opinion on the whole should you be cooking while you're in labor. So I'll first of all start by saying that pregnancies are different for different women. Like it's easier for some women, it's harder for some women, but everybody's experience is different, and no two pregnancies are the same. Like the pregnancy when you are in your 20s, the pregnancy when you're in your 30s may not necessarily be the same. So let's first of all start from there. But I saw something that people were saying that she's nesting, and I want to agree with them. And I want to share my own personal experience. I'm not a doctor or anything, but I remember when I was pregnant with my son, few days before delivery, like I had excess energy throughout the entire pregnancy. My energy was too much. My office was on the last floor. I would walk up and down the stairs like every day, and I wasn't tired. I wasn't like out of breath or any. I don't know. Age must have also been a contributing factor. But when I tell you that I had so much energy, I remember one of my female organs was like, Madam Tabisco, if you bound for this staircase, we not get ambulance to call for you. I laughed that day because she had seen me like 3 times that day climbing up and down the stairs, and I was just going up and down and all of that. Then I remember, I think 4 or 3 days before I actually, because I had to do induction, right? I went for induction. I cleaned my entire house. Like the thing just entered. I just wanted to clean. I washed all the plates. I cleaned the floor. I washed bathroom. Like the energy was just excess. And I left a comment where I was saying that even when you get to I don't know how they do it abroad, though, but my experience, which it does not mean that's how it is for everybody, they'll tell you to walk. I remember because my mom was with me in the delivery room, and at some point she had to tell the nurses that, are you sure this girl is in labor? Because I was laughing, I was chatting on my phone, I was I was having contractions and chatting and laughing. So the I don't know what the busy matron or whatever, they're like, don't worry, when the time really reach, now she go know say she did labor. But I was in labor. I was already the dilation, the thing was already because they had to induce me. So they first of all did that swap thing. They didn't do it before, so it was that day. That thing was even more painful to me. Oh, I don't know about another person's experience. That swapping thing was more painful than the contractions itself, because that was where I saw fire when they swapped that thing. Oh my god! Than the actual contractions, because when the contractions were coming, I was just on my phone. So there was a Catholic nun. So she told me keep walking, to get up, because they needed me to form some sort of activity. Because I was just the way I'm talking with you. That's how I was just with my mother. So my mother had to call them because she was genuinely concerned that this girl is not. I said the thing is this doing me and going. And when it was now time for the time I felt pain was when they swapped me. Yeah, when they did the swapping, and when my baby's head had actually like I think they call it ring of fire. That was when I screamed like, and they said, okay, the baby is coming now. And when it was time to push, because I didn't have any experience at that time, so the doctor told me, because I asked the doctor that I don't know how to do this, just tell me what I need to do and leave the rest for me. And he said, oh, just do as if you want to pull a very strong pull. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The baby's head was already, like, I gave birth to my son. So not two pregnancies at the same. After I gave birth to him, I had excess energy. They had to tell me, sit down, like sit down. But for some other person, it may not be like that. Like there's a lady where I was living at the time that she collapsed because she came back home, and I think she was still working or doing certain things, and she collapsed. The long and short of this story. Oh, another one. My grandmother used to tell me that when she was pregnant. I don't know for who, whether my dad or his brother, I really don't know. But she used to tell me that pregnancy is not a disability, that she used to walk up and down, is it Mapo Hall or something? There's one story building in Ibadan. I don't know, I don't go quote me, but one of the iconic story buildings in Ibadan, because she used to walk there, that she would walk up and down the stairs, and she had her son. So she always tells us pregnancy is not a disability, but like I said, no two pregnancies are the same. Some people genuinely have excess energy. It's not like they are punishing them or something. They just have the energy to do it. So let's learn to give people grace. It doesn't mean that she's suffering. Okay, I've watched white women who go to the hospitals and they'll tell them, you are not fully dilated, go back home. And they have to go back home. So when we see these things, let's extend grace to people and also consider the fact, I don't know, she may just have had a baby. All this bashing that you are doing, it's not nice. Okay, allow people. All right. Okay, so this.